Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Hope everyone is well. First Super League game of the round. Wakefield vs Hull FC. I've got Wakefield to win this one, 22 points to 18, I believe was my exact score prediction. A couple changes for both teams that they've been dealing with. So we'll see how they get on. We shall see. I'm not sure how long Lino's out for. If anyone does have a clue, let me know. But hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing alright, Adam. Thank you for asking. Feeling good. NRL games are back. Content's rolling. Excited about going to York tomorrow. That should be good. So, first time going York as well. New stadium. Not been on a proper away day for a while. So, I'm looking forward to it. Happy Thursdays. Been missing these over the winter. Well, Lee, we're rolling. We're moving at a pace that allows us to be successful. Okay, onwards. Of course, Tate is starting now that he's on my bench. Well, come on, Jay. You got to be better than that. Got to be better than that. I think Wakefield Trinity will win 22-15. So you're thinking. You're thinking it's like 14 all. FC get a drop goal. Try for Wakey, penalty for Wakey as well. Joining in from Neath, South Wales, Trinity Exile for the win. Thor Elson, welcome to the stream. That looks like a new name. So howdy. Hope you're doing splendid, sir. Hi all, got Wakey 25-18. How's your Thursday, brother? My Thursday's fine. It's quite chilled, actually. Quite chilled. I think I'm in good spirits after the NRL this morning. Just getting more Rugby League back is good. It's good for your system, isn't it? Sometimes. 22-12 Wakey. Let's have a look at the poll as well. If you've not voted, feel free to vote. 86% say Wakefield's going to win this one. Oh, Jay, you nailed that one. You absolutely nailed it. Couldn't have put it better myself. Oh, here we go. Okay, interesting. Right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Right, okay. Okay, fair dues, fair dues. Were you surprised at my team Rhinos win last week in Vegas the way they did? The way they did, yes. I did predict Leeds to win. But in the way that they won, yes, I was quite surprised. But that's Super League for you. Who can you see scoring? I can see. I'm gonna see Tate getting one. I can kind of see Nicotimo getting one, actually. I was tempted to put him in my fantasy team. Possibly Martin as well. And always rugby on iPad, beautiful bearded face on 50-inch TV. As it should be. Thank you, sir. Very kindly. Stop it. Stop it. Kudjo, good guess. We'll see. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. We'll see if it pays off for him. You can see clearly now the rain has gone. Well, if you can sing it for us beautifully, Adam, I'll take that. It can happen. Look at the Storm Eels game this morning. Absolutely. Leeds beat Casper Tigers on Sunday. I think so too. I will be streaming that one as well. So, reminder of other streams. I've got the Broncos vs Panthers in the morning. That's at 8:45 AM for me. 7:45 PM Canberra. And then Saints vs Bradford on Saturday. And then Leeds vs Cass on Sunday. I'm going to try and do more NRL games next week. So the Melbourne Swarmers 52-4. Eels actually did alright for a good portion of the game. Like, they had a lot of good... I was thinking about this before. They had a lot of good moments where they moved the ball around quite well, opened up some gaps, and had some like really good sets where they'd finish in great territory, but later on into the game, they just got absolutely knackered, and Storm was so clinical in possession. Defensively, there was a lot of poor lapses in the defensive line from the Eels, and it just got ugly. They had really good moments, but there were so many bad ones that just killed them. So, got to fix it. Pratt first try? Pratt first try? I'm going to say, do you know what? First try, I'll say Hall. I'll say Corey Hall first try. Howdy, Rosie. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. And howdy, Tracy. Howdy, ma'am. Howdy. Pratt first try. What's the Wakey score? Well, we'll find out, Jay. We'll find out. Looking forward to Sivo versus Ravalawa on Sunday. That'll be good. Are they going to be on the same... Oh, yeah, they'll be on the same side, actually. Eels looked tired considering it was only round 1. Yes, they did. Dury came off after 10 minutes in the second half. He looked knackered. Well, I hope you have a great birthday in 2 weeks then, Rosie. Great stuff. Great stuff. Right. FC away kit, salmon pink. I don't mind it. I think it's alright. I rate it above their neon kit. I think there's a tackiness to the neon kit, if I'm honest. Do you like the sub rule in the NRL? Yes, I do. I'll bring this up as a point, actually. I'm good, thank you, Jack. How are you, sir? So, the NRL's made a change to their subs. So, they no longer have the 4-man bench plus the 18th man. It's now a 6-man bench. And if a player goes off for a HIA, whether it's via a foul or not, I'm not sure, then a 5th sub can be activated. So you've got 6 subs on the bench. You can use any 4 of them. So let's say, for example, let's say Lino was below Staunton on this list. So let's say Wakey used Scott, then Pitts, then Hamlin-Uele, then Staunton. Fartilli and Lino couldn't be used. Unless there was a HIA, then they could activate someone else. But once you've used 4 of the 6, they're the 4 that you can only rotate during the game. Which I do quite like. Because it gives you a bit more tactical choices. You can cover more positions rather than, again, with the usual 1 hooker 3 props or 1 hooker 2 props and a utility. You can cover more positions. You can have 1 for the front row, 1 that can cover a few positions in the forwards, 1 for the halves, 1 for fullback or the back line. You can have a bunch of different options. So you can be a little bit more tactical with your changes. And if you lose players, and you can fill the gaps, which is something that I think we could maybe adopt over here. Something that we could do. I feel like we never normally get through the bench that much, though. We're never normally in a position where players are really strapped for options later in games. It's very rare, but I think it could be a good idea, at least for the tactical element, that you can make all sorts of changes. But yes, I do. Ultimately, yes, I do like the rule. I think 24-16, Wakey. Are we close, Jay? I think I said 20. Oh no, I said 22-18. Let me get that, just so I'm not talking raucous. Okay. Oh, we've also got 5 minutes to go. What did I say for this? 22-18. There we go. You turning 16? Well, have a sweet 16 in 2 weeks. Have a swell time. What's your score and predictions? Do you mean what did you put for this game, or how many have you got so far in the league? I assume you meant in the league. All the fuss over Zach Lomax in the NRL, most overrated player on earth. Fishwick, no, I'm gonna have to pull you up on that. Overrated. I can't let that slide. Surely, no, there's no way. Zach Lomax. Have you seen the freakish things that he's done over the past few years? I can't agree with you there, sir. I can't do it. Not keen on the kit when they huddle together like a blancmange. Living on a Ceiling, Blancmange. Is Norman ready? Mr. Finkelstein, is that who you're talking about? As some people go, who the hell is Mr. Finkelstein? In the league, for the people that I've seen in the chat so far, I'll go through how people are doing. I don't know if Finn's here. He's normally here, but he's 4th place on 15. The Trin's normally here. He's 9th place on 13. Who else we got? Kieran is 11 points in 22nd. So, like, even though myself and Kieran were quite low down in like 20th and 22nd place, relatively we're quite close to like the top. Jay, you are 31st on 8 points because you didn't do round 1 as well, so that sort of hinders you as well. Anyone else here? Smoke is normally here sometimes on 4 points. He didn't do it round 1 or round 3. And of the people that normally do it that are here, that's where we're at currently. You're back Wakey -6, fair enough. I don't like doing handicap bets, especially when you can't do a 0.5. I think having the 0.5 makes it a bit easier. Like, -5.5. Gonna need a right score prediction to make top 10. You will, but there's no rush. I think just consistency's good. Like with Finn's been really consistent each week. I've been consistently mid, which is something. But I could do with a really good week here. That would be splendid. Right, we are moments away from kickoff, so I will go through the team list, folks. Can you watch the actual game? Unfortunately not, Jack. I don't have the rights to show it. But if you can't access the game and would like some form of radio, I will do my best with commentary and such. Do you get a prize for coming first? Great question. Yeah, sure. So, let's go through the team list real quick before we get started. Right, in the backs for Wakey, they have Rourke, Tate, Hull... I was going to say Hull then. Hall, Pratt, Myers, Sinfield, and Truman. The forwards are McMeekin, Smith, Rodwell, Nicotimo, Vanganar, and Tavanga. The bench is Scott, Pitt, Hamlin-Ueli, and Fartilli. Staunton is the 18th man. In the backs for Hull FC, they have Litton, Briscoe, Hardacre, Romano, Martin, Arthur, and Caesar. The forwards include Aiden, Burrow, Hill, Lefash, Bailey, and Asiata. The bench is Bell, Cust, Lissoni, and Sau. Kemp is the 18th man. Hi Matthew, welcome. That looks like a new name in here. Welcome to the stream, sir. Hope you're doing splendidly. If that's a word, splendidly. Who cares? Who cares? Just hope you're doing well. You know how I get player injured in your fantasy team? I put Field in my team and 5 minutes later he was in hospital. Yeah, it's a bit of a sticky one. I've had Field in my team, but I've swapped him out for Kai Taylor-Ray. Jowett's on my bench as well. Fortunately, I've made some of the right calls. So, we'll see. Think Wakey will go down? That's a bold call. I don't know if I can get on board with that. You're in Greece, can't go on your Sky Girl. That's unfortunate, Jack. Well, I'll do my best with stuff. The prize should be a signed photo of me. Well, if that's what you really want, go win the league and make the request. And if I can fulfill that, I certainly will. Hull by 8, says Rob. Okay. Okay. Jay agrees with Jester on the signed photo. Sure. Why not? Let's make it happen. Lasoni's pounding the weight and looks miserable. Do you know what? There's a bit of... I don't think he's been used correctly, and he doesn't look as interested. You hate Sky? Well, there's some things they need to fix up on, clean up on. Anyone know a good VPN? NordVPN is the normal go-to for me, but... Right, we're moments away from kickoff. Hey. Right, it will be Wakey kicking to Hull FC in a second. Hull in the pink kit. I do think it looks quite nice. Do you know, I think if they went with a bit more black, say like black shorts and socks, I think that would be sweet. Right, folks. Wakey vs Hull FC. And we are underway. Wakefield kick towards the back right. It is collected by Martin. Hands the ball off to Yusuf Aiden for the first carry up towards the 10, and he's going to be pushed back a metre or two. Howdy, Lewis. Welcome to the stream. Is Jarrett injured? I believe so. And possession, I think, is lost there. Possession is lost already. Lafash wants an early challenge. He wants a challenge. Go on, Lafash. You tell him. Warrington on Sky tomorrow? They should be. Well, every game's on Sky. So Liam Moore said that there has been a knock-on from Lafash. Surely not. It's like saying there's a knock-on from the legend that is Tane Milne. I don't think so. But they will go for an early captain's challenge. Sky Plus, do you know what? I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure. So let's have a gander. I thought at the very least it was backwards because of where Burrow picked it up from, but it just depends what... Yeah, he did actually, Ibrahim. He seemed very confident. Oh. Alright, successful challenge. That's a strip from... Is that Nicotimo that stripped it? Yeah, strip from Wakey. That'll be a penalty for Hull FC after 36 seconds. What are you doing? What are you doing? Forgot to end the poll as well. Most people think that Wakey's going to win. Okay. I recall, Sid, It was only a few hours ago, so hopefully I'd remember that. But yes, I do remember. Welcome back, sir. Welcome back. Okay, so penalty for Hull FC. They'll start a fresh set of 6 on their own 40. Oh, what a ball from the ball boy. Anyone else see that that's watching? What a ball, son. Sign him up. I think Cass could do with him. Maybe Huddersfield, actually. Need a new halfback. Right then, FC in possession with Hill. Been very impressive so far. That's a cracking ball, that. Up towards halfway, Burrow goes right to Bailey. I don't know anything about Bailey, actually. I don't know where they got him from. I'll be honest. In centre field now with Asiata. Good to have him back. They shift left to Caesar. Then across to Lytton. Hopefully feels more comfortable at fullback this week. In the spine, in the structure. Up towards Wakey's 30. Good position already. 2 tackles to go. In centre field with Asiata. Across to Caesar. Then to Arthur. 2 options on his outside. Hardacre engages the line. Stopped on the 20. 1 minute 25 seconds gone. Last tackle 20 metres out. Briscoe. Left to Arthur. Wants to kick across field. Just to the left of the post. Maybe taken out late, but we have a contest. Collected by Lytton. Knocked on. Collected by Hall. And he'll play this on his own 10. Bailey came from York. Oh, okay. Thanks for that. Thank you, Alan. Next carry just over the 10. From Tate. Nearly 2 minutes gone. Smith at dummy half. I think he's likely going to be playing a full 80 at 9. And I do like Smith. Solid player. Tavanga with the next carry up towards the 30 for Wakefield. 2 minutes gone. And he's slow to get up. He's holding his head. That's why you need hair, Jazz, mate. It cushions the blow. It's unfortunate. He is down at the moment. Clock is, well, still running, actually. He does play it eventually. It's now with McMeekan. Last tackle coming up for Wakey. Smith has been great. He's been really good. Really good. Fast rucks will suit him massively. He's left to Truman with a kick on the last tackle. Down the left edge. Collected on the full by Briscoe. 15 out from his own line. He takes it over the 20. Up towards the 30. In centre field. 3 men to bring him down. With Arthur waiting at dummy half. He's going to go left to Martin. Quick defensive line speed from Wakey. He only makes about 2 or 3 metres there. And the next one from Lafash. Good defensive line speed from Wakey here. I like it. I like it a lot. Burrow goes right to Asiata in centre field. Engages the line himself. Eats up a few more metres. 3 minutes gone and 2 tackles left. Burrow goes right to Caesar. Switches back to Aiden. He takes it into Wakey territory. Now for the last tackle. You doing Broncos Panthers? Yes, sir. I am. Right to Arthur. Puts boot to ball down the right edge of the field. Rourke underneath it. Collects cleanly just in front of the try line. Takes it over the 10. With a switch back to Tate. Oh, that's Myers, sorry. My bad, pimp. Truman will hand the ball off to Pratt. With a carry over the 20. 3.5 minutes gone. Smith. Left to... Is that Myers again? I can't... That is Myers. Yeah, Tate was the first one, wasn't he? That's Myers. They flummoxed me. And McMeekan with the latest carry. A few metres shy of the 40. 2 tackles to go. Smith goes left to Truman. Chips from behind the 40. I don't think it's a proper 40-20 attempt there. It's collected by Lytton on the 20. And returns it up towards the 30 with 4 minutes gone. Hope we see Briscoe versus Jones Bishop this year. I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. Next carry from Martin. Just left of centre field. Do you show the game? Unfortunately not. So I don't have the rights to, so unfortunately not. Harvey Hill with the latest carry. 4.5 minutes gone, just over the 40. 2 tackles left in this set. Down the right edge with Arthur. Over the halfway line. Last tackle coming up for FC. Wow, Stewart. That's cyberbullying, that, I'd say. Rourke collects it, takes it over the 20. And a few extra metres as well. Nearly 5 minutes gone. Next carry from Myers. Looked alright against Warrington last week. Did some good stuff. Nearly a try in the corner, if not for KineticRL. With some great stuff. So just 5 minutes gone now. Corey Hall down the right edge, up towards the halfway line. Not a fan of the pink shirt. Well, I suppose you're not the only one, but I wish they had just a bit more black in there at least. Jazz Tavanga with a strong carry over the 40 inside FC territory. Last tackle for Wakefield. Smith goes left to Truman, puts boot to ball towards the back left. Myers is chasing this one. Briscoe's underneath it, and he gets brought down on the 10. So a long way for Hull FC to go. Wakey just needs to be disciplined here. Hardacre with the first carry, makes a couple metres. Next carry from Romano up towards the 20. Lytton hands the ball off to Asiata. Now up towards the 30. Good metres on the last two or three plays here for Hull. I think Wakey should have done a better job at pinning them back here, but unfortunately not. Now to the 40 with Aiden. Really good carries there to get out of danger. And Caesar will kick from just behind the 40. Towards the back left, collected on the full by Tate. He takes it over the 20, up towards the 30. Will stop just shy. 6 minutes and 20 seconds gone. Rourke waits at dummy half. And he's going to scoot himself. A couple metres over the 30. 6.5 gone. Sinfield, now Corey Hall, over the 40. I think Wakey should have done a better job at restricting metres there, but next carry from Smith from dummy half inside FC territory. 2 tackles to go as well. So not bad field position here. It is right to McMeekan. Over the 40, 35 metres out on the last tackle for Wakefield. Left to Truman. Puts boot to ball towards the back left again. Briscoe underneath it. Goes up, collects cleanly. Smashed into by Pratt. And he'll play this 5 out from his own line or a little bit further up. So Hull back where they were again. Hardacre with the next carry. Just over the 10. Arthur waiting. 7 minutes gone as well. 7 minutes, 10 seconds. Martin with the carry. Finds a break. Martin has room to run. Surely he's not going to do it from here. Surely not. Rourke gets a hold of him. That was too easy. That was far too easy. Quick play the ball for Lytton. Goes right to Arthur. 6 again for Hull FC as well. They're now about 30 metres out. See you at the Broncos game, Sid. See you later. 7.5 minutes gone. Hardacre left to Arthur. Then pops it up to Aiden. We got there eventually. It was a good break from Martin, but a little bit too easy. They really need to pin him back there. Caesar will switch back to Lafache. And he'll play this 25 out over on the left edge. Only the third tackle as well. Asiata out the back to Caesar. Then gives it to Arthur. Cross to Hardacre. Can he get around his centre in Pratt? He's stopped 10 metres out. 8 minutes gone. 2 tackles to go. Back towards the middle to Arthur. Steps. Runs at the line himself. He's going to be stopped 2 metres out. Last tackle. Bailey. Back towards the middle to Asiata. Then across to Caesar. I think they might have the overlap here. Romano trying to get around Hull. Flicks the ball on. In the corner is Lewis Martin. And Hull FC first points. Mate, twice in a row, Wakey could have pinned FC back in the corner. And after a few good carries to get up the field. Second time, they get him in the corner. And after 2 or 3 carries, Martin's got a break. Wakey needed to do a better job at restricting them there. But really strong carries out the backfield from those FC backs there. Really strong. And Lewis Martin especially. He was the catalyst, you might say, for that one. Couldn't quite get his legs under him properly. But I mean, yeah, well done FC for making those meters up the field. But Wakey, I think you're going to do a better job at restricting those meters there. Gotta be better in that position. And points for my fantasy team. Go on, Martin. Good lad. I'm in the top 10 at the moment, so could do with another good week. I've been doing quite well, actually. So it is 4-0 for Hull FC. Hull might win this. They might. They might. 9 minutes and 23 seconds gone. The clock is stopped. Wakey look a bit soft. I agree. I certainly agree. Okay. Hardacre to add the extras. And the kick from Hardacre looks alright. It's good. That is going to be 6-0 for Hull FC. So it was a little bit back and forth, not much going on initially. But good carries. Really good carries and a good break for Martin. And actually, I should have said, Romano does a really good job there. He actually does a really good job. Like the fend on Hull, he's falling and still gets the offload. I should have mentioned that, but he does a cracking job. Of course, Kieran. Hey. Back underway. Wakefield kick towards the back right, collected by the try scorer Martin. And it's Hill with the first carry of this set. Takes it just over the 10. As a football fan, Everton are looking forward to the World Cup in June. Well, I don't know if Everton are looking forward to the World Cup. Oh, am I looking forward to the World Cup in June? Oh, yes, I am. I didn't see that. Are you? I didn't see that bit. My bad, pimp. My bad. Prediction might not happen if Wakey don't wake up. True. Very true, but it's still early days. Next carry up towards the 30 for Yusuf Aiden. He's going to place for Borough on the right edge of the field. Now with Litton up towards the 40 and some extra meters. Good carry from Litton. You nailed it, Spring. You nailed it. Out the back to Caesar. Kicks from his own 40. 11 minutes gone. Rourke underneath it. Just waits on the 10 or just in front. Now takes it up towards the 20. Shrugs off a few. Just shy of the 30. Right, come on, Wakey. Let's answer back, shall we? Let's get something cooking now. Tate smashed into by Lafash. Good lad. Corey Hall with a carry up towards the 40. 11.5 minutes gone. Decent meters, actually. Decent meters. Smith goes left to Pratt. Oof, good meters. Nearly gets a break himself up towards Hull's 40. Smith goes right to Sinfield. Chips towards the back right. There's a chase from Corey Hall. Martin's under pressure. Collects it. Now inside the in-goal area. Clipped by the ankles. Well done, Corey Hall. Huge stop there. Wakey potentially getting a repeat set in good territory. Well-placed kick from Sinfield, by the way. But well done, Corey Hall, getting a tap on the ankles. You think England might not do well with Croatia in our group? I don't know. I think we'll do all right. I think... Do you know what? We're going to win it all. It's coming home. Confirmed. 12 minutes gone. Short dropout from Hull. Are they going to make the 10? No. They're going to make about 6 metres. So, penalty for Wakefield. They've got a fresh set right in front of the try line. Great chance to answer back nice and quickly. There's a lot of teams going for short dropouts. That was adopted from the NRL. And they wouldn't do it as consistently as they do if it wasn't like a, you know, if it didn't have benefits. I do get the choice of it, but if you know, if you mess up, you got to defend on your own line. Vangenaar plays for Smith. He goes left to Tavanga, flat ball to Rodwell. He's going to play this in front of the right post, 2 or 3 metres out. Smith is going to go himself. Good scramble from FC. Just held up. Good effort, Smith. Good effort. 13 minutes gone. I wish players would stop doing that kind of shit. It's like just grabbing onto the ball and ripping it away like when the tackle's done. And I don't know. Something about that just really frustrates me. Left to Truman. Pops it up to Rodwell on his outside. About 5 metres out, just left of the post. Smith goes right to Truman. Goes himself. Oh my God, he stopped just short. Gets a quick play of the ball. Short side right. Is that Sinfield over the top? What a ball from Sinfield. Tate with a response in the corner. Sinfield, sir. What a ball over the top. Nicely done. Great effort from Truman, first of all. Not only to nearly break through the line and get the try, but to, like, focus on just getting that quick play of the ball. You can kind of tell he's thinking of nothing else but play this as quickly as possible. He's not thinking about a second attempt or just acting like he's being held down for a 6 again or something. His only focus is get up and play this as soon as possible. McMeekin goes right. It ends up in the hands of Sinfield. Great ball over the top. Beautifully done. That's going to be 4 points for Wakey. Nice early response there. Can they get the conversion, though? Will be a tough one. But great ball. Thor says, get in. Get in indeed. Sinfield to add the extras. The kick looks a bit wide here. It is wide. It will be 6-4 to Hull FC. Who do you think will get the wooden spoon? From what I've seen so far, I'm going to say Huddersfield. And if you're talking NRL, I'll go Titans. So that is 15 minutes gone. No luck pass. Jacksonville, lad. Lewis says, come on, Hull. Well, we'll see what happens. You're fuming. You're mega fuming. It's not good, that, Jay. It's not good. We are back underway. 61% possession to Hull. Both 100% completion rate. I like that. A lot more meters for Hull FC. 83 tackles to 62. Okay. 15 and a half minutes gone. Ooh. Vangenaar bobbles the ball. He's going to be pushed back over the 10. Smith, now with McMeekin. Oh, they could have gone with an early spread there. I think they had the room down the left edge. But McMeekin plays it for Smith. In centre field, left to Jazz Tavanga. Sees a bit of space behind the ruck, engages the line. It's now with McMeekin. Then across to Rodwell up towards the 40. Plays it for Smith. It's now with Truman, kicks from behind the 40. 16 minutes gone. Briscoe underneath it, collects cleanly on his own 20. And makes a few extra meters. Do you think Wigan will drop off a bit with no J Field? A little bit, yes. When they lost out on Smith for a bit, or Field, or French last year, there was a fairly sizable dip in performance from Wigan. So I think we could see a bit of a dip, but I don't think it's going to be astronomical. If they can still keep French and Smith for that spine, they'll be alright. But I think there will be a slight dip. Aiden with the next carry takes it inside Wakey territory up towards the 40. I need to yawn. Sorry, folks. I do apologise very sincerely. Burrow on the last goes left to Caesar. Chips from 40 metres out towards just left of the posts. Collected cleanly by Tate. Scans the line. Oh, Caesar giving it the big uns to Smith. Tavanga comes in. He wants a bit of that action. Hey, Corey Hall with the latest carry over the 20. A few metres shy of the 30. Myers with the next carry up towards the 40. Smith grabbing onto the shirt of Caesar as he's kicking through. I think, yeah, that's Smith instigating that. Jastavanga is called for a knock on. 17 and a half minutes go. Does he want to challenge it? Does he want to challenge it? Let's have a look. Oh, nah, that's a loose carry, that. That's a loose carry. It looked like it could have been a strip for a second then, but... yeah, he loses that. What's up with Field? Appendicitis. He's out for 4 to 6 weeks, I think. $18 minutes gone. It's going to be a scrum for Hull FC, just shy of halfway. Yeah, that's right, Adam. That is right. It's now with Arthur. Takes it just inside Wakey territory with a fresh set of 6. So Hull FC with a good chance to extend the lead here. Burrow. Now with Hill. Quick defensive line speed, doesn't really get anywhere, makes a metre. 18.5 minutes gone. Second tackle, left to Caesar, then to Arthur. Now with Litton. Keeps going down that left edge. Hall gets a hold of him, brings him to ground. 30 metres out, back towards the middle to Arthur. Then to Asiata in centre field. Shifting it right still with Caesar. Engage the line. Across to Hardacre, trying to get around Pratt. Switches back to Briscoe. Gets an offload to Bailey. They lose it backwards. I think it's a fresh set. There's a kick through there from Caesar. Decent chase from Romano, I think that was. But it's Sinfield who collects it just in front of the try line. Rourke hands it off to Hall. Makes 2 metres there. Quick line speed from FC. They've got to be disciplined here. Tate with the next carry up towards the 10. Pratt with the next carry. Making up a few more metres, but FC doing well to pin them back right now. Hamlin Ueli is on the field, up towards the 30, 19.5 minutes gone. Smith goes down the left edge to Truman, engages the line a little bit, and kicks towards the post. It's collected on the full by Litton, takes it over the 20, up towards the 30. Hit by Tavanga and Nicotimo. Lewis Martin with the latest carry. A few metres shy of the 40. It's now with Briscoe. Putting in a bit of work through centre field. Plays it for Brad Lafache. Now with Asiata, then to Arthur. Across to Bailey. Just shy of halfway. 2 tackles left for FC. Plays it for Burrow. It was slow getting up there, Bailey. Asiata, flat ball to Aiden, takes it just inside Wakefield territory. 20.5 minutes gone. We're done with the first quarter. Last tackle, Burrow, short side left to Caesar, gets a kick away. Rourke underneath it. Collects clearly. I need to yawn again. For God's sake, I'm so sorry, guys. Up towards the 20. Sinfield hands it off to Tate. I would like to see both Lasoni and Fartilli coming on. Myers with the next carry, just shy of the 30. Actually goes over the 30. It's now right to McMeekin. Hit pretty strongly by Romano. Stopped just short of the 40. Smith down the short side right to Vanganar. Up towards the halfway line. Last tackle for Wakefield. Smith now with Sinfield. Kicks the ball towards the post, collected on the full by Briscoe on his own 10. Now over the 20. And a few extra post contact meters as well. Decent stuff. Sorry. Penalty for LFC. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm not even tired. So nearly 22 minutes gone. Penalty for all FC, they'll be in good territory with a fresh set very soon. Actually, it's not a... Kick only makes about 15 metres. Right. Arthur with a carry up towards halfway. Arthur's not afraid to take some carries, actually. Never been to Odsal before. It's a beauty. It's an absolute beauty. Oh, Jazz Tavanga. Mind games with Arthur. Getting in his head. When they former teammates? I'm sure Jake Arthur's been at the Seagulls, and Jazz Tavanga, he was at the Seagulls last year, I'm pretty sure. So a bit of back and forth. Bit of a smashing of heads. A collision, you might say. So scrum for Wakefield on the halfway line. Why try and milk a pen? Well, some rugby league players are just a bit silly, aren't they? Just a bit silly. Out the back of the scrum, Smith goes right to Truman, engages the line inside FC territory with 23 minutes gone. Hamlin Ueli with a carry up towards the 30. Good territory for Wakey at the moment. And a 6 again as well. McMeekin with a carry up towards the 20. So Wakefield Trinity inside the red zone with a fresh set. Oh, okay. Lafash not letting go for some reason. Oof. Grabs him by the face. Here we go, folks.
Oh, what about that?
It's kicking off. Kicking off. Oof, that is a put. Oh, that could be a sin bin for McMeekin, by the way. That, Do you know what? That could be a McMeekin sin bin. Because that's a push in the face twice. I think that might be a yellow. So he does it twice at the very least. I mean, once you could say, okay, maybe an accident, and he's like trying to push him off, but he hits him in the face instead, accidentally. But he's literally done it twice, looking at him. I know it's open hand, but still, like, it's still violent conduct. So, penalty for Hull FC. McMeekin being silly. Oh, Daryl Powell's not happy about that one. 24 minutes gone. Silly stuff from McMeekin. That is really silly. I think Lafash said, oh, what the hell, lad? I agree. What the hell, lad? What are you playing at? Mike, you can't do that, mate. You can't do that. So, inside Wakefield territory, off the back of a penalty for Hull FC, Asiata switches back to Lee Sao. Takes it over the 40. He's going to play this for Burrow in centre field. 35 out. Fresh set of 6 again for FC. Now with Aiden up towards the 30. 24.5 minutes gone. Burrow right to Asiata. Out the back to Caesar. Flat ball to Bailey. Does he have support? Not quite. He's 15 metres out. Burrow in centre field with Asiata. Then across to Caesar. Ball over the top to Romano. 2 versus 1. Early ball to Martin in the corner. He slides through. Good choice there. Early ball from Romano. And that ball over the top to Romano was a beauty. But silly stuff from Mike McMeekin. Mike, come on. What are you playing at, Mike? If you want to talk about it, you know, I'm here. But you can't do that. Gifted territory away to FC. Liggy South, adding a bit of punch to the forwards as well. Good to see him back, hopefully get some regular game time. And then shifting the ball nicely. It's going to be 10-4 for FC with a kick to come. And that also helps my fantasy team as well. Thank you, Lewis. Right. Well, FC leading the charge at the moment. They have looked like the better team so far. I would also say, I think once SASA is available, I'm dropping Aiden. If I'm dropping anyone, it's Aiden. Because I don't think he's done nearly enough to warrant staying in the team. Ahead of Hill, ahead of Lasone, obviously, ahead of Sal. I think Sal might be a more impactful forward. So, I think if I was to drop anyone, it'd be Aiden when SSA comes back. No trumpet? Oh, sorry, mate. I apologise. Right, 30. Wow, well done, Rob. Let's start again. 26 minutes and 40 seconds gone. And we're back underway. 6-point lead for Hull, the Pink and Blacks. And the first carry is from Martin. Gets pushed back a couple metres. He'll play this just in front of the 10. Next carry from Romano. Quick defensive line speed again. Completion rate went from 100 down to 84 and 93%. Shocking stuff. Liggy Sow with the latest carry up towards the 20. And a few post-contact meters. Look at him go. Next carry from Bailey. Just right of centre field up towards the 30. 2 tackles left for Hull. Now with Asiata. Takes the carry himself up towards the 40. Good meters. 4 men in the tackle. They finally bring him down. Good carry. 27.5 minutes gone. Last tackle, Burrow out the back to Aiden Caesar. Kicks from his own 40. Plenty of height on this one. Underneath it is Tate. Collected cleanly over the 20. And a few metres shy of the 30. Going to be Sinfield handing the ball off to Hall. Stopped on the 30. Rourke. Ooh, tries to scoot, but it's Asiata that gets him from marker. He plays it for Smith. Now with Tavanga. Over the 40. And some extra meters. Good carry. Is Bell on? No, not yet. Down the left edge with Nicotimo. Up towards Hull FC's 40. Last tackle for Wakefield. Plays it for Smith. It is now with Sinfield. Hits the belly of the ball. Plenty of height on this one. Collected by Lytton. Oof. Knock on. And it's going to be Rourke in possession. Oh, I've just thought about something. Remind me to tell you something I was thinking about if I don't bring it up soon. When there's a break in the game. If I don't think of it. Like if I forget to mention it. I just thought about something that I need to bring up. So McMeekin in possession, 10 metres out. Now 5 metres out, in between the sticks. Great chance here for Wakefield to answer back. Smith, flat ball to Hamlin-Ueli, spins. Stopped just short of the line. Nearly 29 minutes gone. Smith, left to Truman. Out the back to Rourke. Steps off his left foot. He is wrapped up by Hardacre. Good tackle there. That's 29 gone. Pratt on the 4th. Back towards the middle now to Truman. Then to Jastavanga. Across to Hamlin-Ueli. It's going to be stopped on the 10. Last tackle. Smith goes right to Sinfield. Then across to Truman. Not much on here, I don't think. Kicks through, but it's collected on the full by Asiata. Good work. He's going to play this 5 metres out from his own line. 29.5 minutes gone. It's still in my head at the moment. I'm just waiting for a break in the game. Just shy of the 10. Burrow hands it off to Romano, but there is a penalty for Hull FC. Right. I was thinking about something. Possibly one day, like, for a game, is organising, like, getting a massive group of people that watch the channel go into a game. Whether it be, like, a Magic Weekend next year, going for a day, or a final, or a semi-final, to, like, go into, like, a big game that people want to go watch, getting a bunch of people going from the channel. I'd like to potentially sort something out like that, but I think that could be fun. But we'll see. Just putting it out there, if anyone seems interested in that at all. 30 minutes and 30 seconds gone. Oof. Lasone is on, and he's just smashed someone onto their backside. On board with that plan? Lovely stuff. Thank you, Kieran. Paving the way. Good man. Hull FC in good territory now. Plenty of tackles to go as well. Burrow in centre field. Hands it off to Lasone. He then goes left to Caesar. Across to Lytton. Steps off his left foot. Good meters for Hull FC up towards the 20. Nearly 31 minutes gone. Romano at dummy half. Goes right to Caesar. Then to Lasone. Across to Bell. Nearly up towards the 10. Last tackle, 31 minutes gone. Burrow. In centre field, he's going to go himself. Flat ball across to Liggy Sow. Then quick hands across from Lafash. Tipped backwards. Hall and Lytton both there. Lytton collects it. Chips with a little chase. Maybe he's brought down. Referee says no. Okay. Alright. Oof. Rourke stopped on the 20. We'll play this in centre field. Ooh, Jack's down with that as well. Go on, Jack. Good stuff. We've got a plan cooking. Let's go. And it's going to be a penalty for Wakey. Shenanigans from Hull FC. What are you doing, lads? What are you doing? I didn't see what was wrong with it, unfortunately. Offside this? Right, okay. Offside was the call. So that's a great penalty, or kick into touch, actually. That's a great kick. So Wakefield start a fresh set 40 metres out. That's 32 minutes gone. Oof. High shot nearly there on Fartilli from Liggy Sow. So Sow is confused. He's very confuddled by this. But it's good to see Fartilli on. All the big men are on now. Hamlin, Ueli and Fartilli. Then Lasoni and Sow. Good to see. Oof. Is that... Yeah, that is a penalty for Wakey as well. A few fans expecting a sin bin here. I think... Right, do you know what? I'm going to say, if you're not giving McMeekin a sin bin for slapping Lafash in the face twice, then you don't give Liggy Sow a sin bin for high contact when he's falling to ground. I think that's fine. Both have had one now, and I think move on. So, Wakey are 30 metres out. They'll tap and give it to Fartilli. He takes it up towards the 20. Who scored for Hull? It was Martin again, second try. 33 minutes gone. Wakefield about 5 or 6 metres out. Smith in centre field. Goes left to Sinfield. Then across to Truman. And after popping it up to Nicotimo, he loses possession. It's collected by Hardacre. Darryl Powell is not a happy bunny. Oh dear. Briscoe with the next carry up towards the 30. Plays it for Burrow. He goes left to Sow up towards the 40. 33.5 minutes gone. Bell in centre field goes right to Caesar. Then across to Arthur. Engages the line himself. Comes down on the 40. 3 tackles to go as well. So this is good territory for Hull. It's with Caesar. Then to Bell. Cuts back towards the right across to Hardacre. He then cuts back towards the left. Finds a bit of a gap and takes it up towards the 30. 34 minutes gone. It is left to Bell. Then across to Sinfield. Collected by the wrong player. And it's going to be a penalty for Wakefield. Poor execution there from Bell. Had 2 options but goes to none of the above. So yeah, penalty for Wakey. Both teams giving away a fair few penalties here and some easy territory. Hull FC do look a little bit cleaner in possession, in good territory. But Wakefield in good position now. Okay, Sinfield hands it off to Pitts. 34 minutes and 45 seconds gone. Well done, me. Fartilli with a carry over the 30 up towards the 20. Good carry. Good carry. Plays it for Smith in centre field. Left to Hamlin Ueli. Bit of space behind the ruck here, maybe. Up towards the 10. 35 minutes gone. Smith looks left but goes right. Now with Pitts. Takes the carry himself. He stopped a few metres shy of the line over on the right edge. Shifting it right now to Sinfield. Across to Hall. Steps off his right foot. Nearly at the line. Oh, he's a metre short. Very, very close. Now with Sinfield. Chips towards the posts. Pratt is there, but that's too easy for Arthur to collect. Oof, he's pushed into ground. Is that a penalty? Oh no, it's just a 20-metre tap. It should be a 20-metre tap. I think the timing from Pratt was just a bit off there. So we have a tap from Briscoe. Hands it off to Martin. And he's up towards the 30. Spurs 1-0, but down to 10 men. Oh. Go on, Spurs. Let's see what you got. 36 minutes gone. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Fresh set of 6 for FC as well. Up towards the 40 and a few metres over it. The better team has been Hull FC. So I think they are on track for the dub right now. Lasoni with a strong carry up towards Wakefield's 40. Plays of a Burrow. It is left to Aidan Caesar. Out the back to Arthur. Then across to Litton. Doesn't give the ball to Romano. It has been a little bit sluggish at times. Once it's gone to Litton out the back, it's sort of... The play's kind of dead from that point, but they're still making metres at the very least. Bell in centre field shrugs off a few defenders. He's still going down the left edge. He actually falls over himself. Makes it nice and easy for Wakey. Last tackle, it's with Aiden Caesar, 30 metres out in centre field. Kicks the ball with plenty of height. Collected on the full by Rourke. Liggy Sow is there to meet him. So is Lafash. Rourke was thinking there should have been a quicker play of the ball. He thought the tackle was done. The tackle was made, but nay, says the ref. He's left to Myers, up towards the 10 and just over it. Might have been a high shot there, but the ref says play on. Ooh, was that a knock on from Truman? Or play it in the ruck at the very least. Arthur was in the ruck and a penalty for Wakey. Mate, can we chill out with these penalties? Please? Do you mind? I mean, it's making it a back and forth game and it's putting teams in good attacking positions, but can we have some discipline? Please? Oh, well, there you go. Now, trumpet for Spurs. Hello, hello, we are the Tottenham boys. Hello, hello, we are the Tottenham boys. And if you are an Arsenal fan, surrender or die. Shifting it left now to Truman. It's now with Pratt up towards the 30. Not a Spurs fan, by the way, just to put that out there. Truman hands it off to Fartilli. And he's going to play this 25 metres out just left of centre field. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Second tackle. Smith goes right to Sinfield. Across to Truman. Met by Caesar. Taken to ground just inside the red zone. 2 tackles to go. Smith, short side right to Sinfield. Switches back to Vanganon. Nearly loses possession. Nearly. Inside the 10. Plays for Smith. Goes left to Truman. Chips across the face of the post. It is collected by Pratt. Gets an offload, but Arthur is there to collect. 1.5 minutes to go in the first half. It is going to be Lytton with the next carry, taking it just over the 10. And penalty for Hull FC. Oh my God. Can both teams please cool it with the penalties, please? He's called the captains in. Do you know what? Fair call. There's a bit of venom. Oh, yes. Yes. He's not happy with the speed of the ruck. He has categorically told both captains, I need the ruck to be quicker. I think it's been fairly quick anyway, to be honest. I think it's been like at a decent pace, but he's saying quicker. He's saying, lads, this ain't good enough. I'm not having this. Sort it out, lads. And I like it. Good lad. I like it. 39 minutes gone, 1 minute remaining. And immediately a slow ruck. It is left to Bell. Can't really go anywhere, unfortunately, but he's in centre field. Plays this for Burrow. So now it's South. Up towards the halfway line. And loses possession. I think he's just lost it. Referee says he's lost it. They do have a challenge. There's no point. The clock's still ticking away. Wakey will get final possession of the half. Yeah, it's just a... Oh, actually, yeah. Yeah, he loses it. I thought there might have been someone's knee in there. Well, there's 24 seconds to go. So I'll go into Lafash's barber. I might want to go as well. So's Fartilli, I guess. Take the 1. Just make it awkward. Why not? Take the 1. It's with Rourke. Chance down the left edge to make up some good metres, and he does, up towards the 30. 18 seconds to go in the first half. Myers goes right to Truman. Then across to Pitts. Slightly wayward. It is not backwards by Sinfield. Stopped on the 40. Last play of the half. It's with Smith. Out the back to Truman. Hits the belly of the ball. Could be an awkward one. They need a bounce here or a knock on. It is about... Or there is a bounce. Wakefield get a try. Oh no, Davey. Mate, you've got to commit to that. I know it's awkward, but you've just got to commit to the ball. You don't let the ball bounce. No. Oh, no. That was the right call from Wakey. Just seconds to go, yeet the ball up into the air, get some spin on it, and hope for the bounce. If it kept moving away from Davey, then I get it. But I don't think he's properly committed to that. And if you're going to let it bounce, or you're thinking you're not going to catch it, just swing your leg and knock it into touch. Oh, Davey. Oh, that is poor. That is poor, I'm going to say. Take the one. You stupid calls, Kieran. Stupid. At the time, it seemed reasonable. So, I think they'll get the kick as well, so I think this will be 10-all in a second. It is only 8 for Wakey, but it looks close enough to the sticks that they should get the conversion. It's been a decent half this. A lot of penalties, which are a bit frustrating, but it's meant that there's a lot of attacking sets going on. The chance for Sinfield to equalise. Hasn't converted just yet, just need to wait and see. And the kick from Mr. Sinfield is good. It is going to be 10-all at half-time. Why isn't Hardacre playing fullback? Do you know what? I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. Maybe just the pace of Lytton. 2-1. Oh, go on, Palace. Remember when everyone said Leicester can't win the league, and they did? Everyone is still saying Tottenham can't go down. Yeah, Tottenham can go down. I know for a fact they can go down. Hey. Do you know what? It'd be nice for a change as an Everton fan for people to start saying that someone else's stadium would be the best in the Championship. So many people were convinced, year after year, they were convinced that we were going down. But nay. But nay. Right. So, 10-all at half-time, very back and forth, a lot of penalties. Not been a huge fan of that. But it's been fun to watch. It's been fun to watch. I also want to say, quick shameless plug real quick, I am less than 100 followers away from 10k on TikTok. I'm so close. I'm so close. So, if you have it, and you haven't followed me there, I am 94 followers away. That'd be greatly appreciated. Other social media links in the description. If you want to join the Fantasy League, the pin and password's in the description. If you want to join the NRL Predictions League, there's a link there as well. Just sign up. Just pick your winners each week. And that's it. And if you want to join the Super League Predictions League, on my Round 5 predictions video that I'll do on Monday, just comment the matchups and your exact scores. Wakey fan here, crazy half. We've been poor. Yeah, it's been... Discipline's been the biggest issue. There's been a couple errors, handling errors, but nothing crazy. It's just the penalties are a bit ridiculous at this point. I think Hull look a little bit more free-flowing and a bit more lively in possession as well, in attacking positions. But... it's been okay. It's been an alright half, actually. It's been alright. Okay, then. Right. I'm aware this is a Rugby League channel, but I'm going to check the footy scores if there are multiple games. Is it just the one? Just the one tonight? Oh, Newcastle beat United. Oh, that was yesterday, was it? 90th minute. And they had a red card. When did they get the red card? At half time. And Newcastle still won. Okay. Tottenham at this point are 1 point off the drop zone. Drop zone 1, please, Ben. Palace. Palace had such a good start to the year, and then obviously lost out on Eze. And did they lose out on Eze in January? Was it January they lost him, or was it earlier? I can't remember. It might have been the summer transfer window. And then Gay as well. Everton, look at them go. Come on, lads. Let's have it. Good lads, good lads. Need 1 converted penalty and 2 converted tries by Wakey and 1 converted try by FC. Fair enough. Wakefield will win, you think? Hull FC are an emotional team. It's just a bit too much. It's just too much. Tottenham Hotspurs got Spurs at home next week. Out. You're going to have to say that again, Adam. I missed that. Eze and Gay, he went in Jan. Alright, okay. News at Saints Passy on loan. Passy's gone on loan to Salford. Is that right? But Passy's gone on loan to Salford. Don't tell me that's true. Right. So Saints are doing with don't have Matty Lees. So they lost out on Knowles going to the Dolphins. They don't have Matty Lees. They've just lost out on Wormsley, and then they've given Passy away. Why? Why would you do that? What? Who made that call? Okay. Passy can't play for longer than 5 minutes, to be fair. I mean, he's still an impactful player off the bench at the very least. Like, I don't know. That seems like a really silly call to me. Borderline stupid. But we'll go with silly, at least. Borderline stupid. So it'll be what? Delaney in the front row with Clemmer, most likely. You've got Host off the bench. Stevens, is he going to get some... Noah Stevens, I think he might get some game time. And then someone else, but that's just a dodgy call to me, honestly. Palace 3-1? Damn. Saints been doing silly stuff for a few years now. Yeah, they just are silly geese, aren't they? Let's be honest. Right, I will put up another poll. I know we have Noah is listed in the 21. Right, fair enough. Who will win 10-10 at half time? Wakefield and Hull FC. So, as I mentioned before, actually, now we've got another break. I'd like to organise some kind of trip to a game, whether it be this year or next year. Like the idea of a bunch of us going to a game, obviously I'd like it to be, like, for example, if it was Magic Weekend and it's at the Hill Dickinson Stadium again next year, then, I mean, it's tough for those in, like, Leeds or Hull. Like, it's going to be a tough one, but people could still go, but they might want to go for the occasion. If there was a neutral spot, like if it was, say, a Leeds game against a Lancashire-based team, that's, you know, decent middle ground. Sounds like you're asking chat on a date. You know what? You got me. You got me. Just, please. To Vegas then? Sure, why not? Sure. Just want to go for the occasion. Never been to Magic Weekend. It's decent. It's decent. I don't think I've ever stayed for 2 full games, to be honest. I've kind of been there for the back end of a game, the wire game, and then either gone early or seen a little bit of the... Oh, Catalan's away. Oh, imagine that. Catalan's away. What a trip that would be. The think a trip to Wembley would be cool, but the thing is, I think if Warrington was in a final, then I'd be going to it with my dad, most likely. Or if it's Warrington in the Challenge Cup final and he doesn't want to go, then I'll happily take people. Oh, Lee. Thank you, Lee. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Love to go to Warrington with you, Rob. Thanks, Adam. Come on. I'm not just thinking a wire game, just generally speaking anyway, like any game, really. Just, I think it depends more on the occasion. Like, I'd go to a Hull derby, I'd go to a Wigan Saints derby, I'd go to a French derby. Would be a bit of a struggle, though. Or just a big game. Warrington Saints, that'd be a great one to go to, but, well, potentially. It's an option. It is an option, but, I don't know. We'll see. Mid-season international? Maybe. Maybe. Go on, Jay. Good lad. Good lad. Romy says trip to Las Vegas. That's going to be... I really wish we could do that. Well, I guess... Do you think Warrington vs Leeds? That could be a good one, actually. Warrington vs Leeds. Could be. I am thinking about going anyway. There's the two people that sit behind me go to a lot of away games. The two people that sit behind me at the Halliwell Jones, they go to away games. So we've talked about going to more away games this year. Because normally when Warrington's away, I like to stream them. But it'd be good to go to more. Next time Magic Weekend is in Cardiff, I'd make one in. Okay. All right. I think Magic Weekend next year would probably be the best occasion for us to go to. I think maybe just for one of the days. If people wanted to stay for the other one, obviously that's their choice. But I think we could organise going for one of the days, pick the best one, and head over. Could be good. This will be your first experience at Odsal. It's a beautiful stadium. It's beautiful. See, a lot of people... I understand why a lot of people might say it's a trash heap, which I get, because it's not the most beautiful looking stadium, but there's something about it that just appeals to me. I think it's quite nice, actually. In all honesty. Me and you causing chaos in the stands, just giving it the big ones to Saints fans, just... Oh, yeah. We're just abusing Saints fans, and Kieran stood there in a Saints shirt going, do you mind? Good with that plan. Wear my Exiles rugby jersey. Be inconspicuous. Yeah, I think Magic Weekend could be good. I like that. Do you know what? Yeah. I was tempted to go Magic Weekend this year because I think there's still tickets available. I'm actually going to look. I can't remember when it is. But if it's not a million miles in the future and not too close around the corner. Round 17. Oh, that's all right. Dates would be good if they actually came up with dates. Magic Weekend tickets. July 4th and 5th. Okay. That is actually really tempting. Need to see which games are on which day. That's the thing. Like, it'd be nice to go to the Warrington one, but if there's a lot of stinkers on earlier, then I don't really want to do it, like Huddersfield, York. Okay, actually... So the Saturday is Huddersfield versus York, KR versus FC, and then Lee versus Warrington. And then Sunday is Wakey versus Cass, Leeds versus Bradford, Wigan versus Saints. In terms of the bigger games, Sunday's probably the better day. Maybe. Do you know what? I think the Sunday might be the better day because I could always stream Warrington's game against Lee on the Saturday, and then if we went on the Sunday, you've got Wakefield, Cass, Leeds, Bradford, so you've got plenty of Yorkshire teams there, and then 2 big Lancashire-based teams. So, or Merseyside if you want to be specific about Saints, but covers decent bases there. I don't know. I'm tempted to say let's do the Sunday. I'm tempted. I'm very tempted. I'll give that a think, actually. International matches, England. If there's an international match this year, could do that one, but I don't know if we're going to do one before the World Cup. You'd wear a Saints top and still give it the Saints fans. Go on, Spring. I love that. I love that from you. Me and Rob jumping to the Saints end. Let's do it. Giving it the biggins. You going Saints away on Saturday? Go on, you Bulls. Have a great time, Toby. I did back the Bulls to win. Do you agree that a good first game for me to do is Bradford versus Wakefield? It's a solid game. Solid game. You know how Australia have State of Origin? What if England had War of the Roses, Yorkshire versus Lancashire? Only thing about that for me, and this is... Okay, I will acknowledge this is a very selfish opinion. This is a very selfish opinion. I don't care for it. I'm from Warrington, which is Cheshire. I'm from Cheshire, therefore I don't care about War of the Roses. It has no bearing or no importance to me at all. Again, selfish view, I'm aware. But I don't want... Players coming out, by the way. I don't want an extra game in the middle of the year where Warrington Wolves players will be playing in a game that I don't give a shit about and potentially pick up injuries. So, for the sake of Rugby League, if it's going to be a big occasion and it helps the game to grow, great. But, and I could maybe get on board with it, but I'm just like, I just don't want it to happen. I don't care about it. I don't care about it at all. And it just puts wire players at risk for injury. So I don't want it. Out of curiosity, who would you place at the top of your power rankings from last week? I know you said you couldn't keep it up, lol. It'd be Wigan at the top right now. Just purely based on performance, it's Wigan. And we're back underway. Second half has begun. And it's going to be Hall in possession just over the 10. Warrington fans would want Lancashire to win. Honestly, I wouldn't care. It has no effect on my life. I wouldn't really care. I mean, neither does State of Origin itself. I just like watching the games, and maybe it'd be fun to watch, but they're not using Warrington Wolves players in State of Origin, so it doesn't really matter. 30 seconds gone. Wakefield Trinity in possession up towards the 30. Now down the left edge with Pitts up towards the 40. Good meters. 2 tackles to go as well. It's now with Hamlin-Ueli. Hamlin-Ueli's put in some good carry so far since he's been on. Decent stuff. Short side left to Truman. Chips the ball towards the back left. Underneath it is Lytton. Goes up, knocks on. And they will gift territory to Wakey. They've got a fresh set just over 20 metres out. So 20 out. Nicotimo's going to play the ball for Smith just left of the post. 1 minute gone. It's now with Fartilli. Up towards the 10. Smith. Flat ball to Hamlin-Ueli on his left. Just a few metres away. Minute and a half gone. Great chance for Wakey here to take the lead. Flat ball to Fartilli. And he's going to be stopped just in front of the try line. They'll take him over the try line and he'll play it back on the 10. God, Lusoni looks massive, doesn't he? Plays it for Smith. He goes left to Truman. Then to Nicotimo. Pumping his legs. He's a few metres away from the try line, over on the left touch line. Or near the left touch line. Pratt goes right to Truman. Out the back to Pitts. Then across the Sinfield. Option out the back to Rourke. Gives the ball to Tate. Nearly in touch. Eventually pushed into touch. Good recovery from LaFlash. Well, he's that quick, isn't he? LaFlash and Lytton. But good effort there from Wakey. But great recovery from FC. Great recovery. Why did he get back up? He's just making the second effort, you know? He saw the line. I think it's, fair call. But good recovery from FC. 2.5 minutes gone. Oh, on the War of the Roses thing, I did say if they made a Cheshire team, then I'd be interested. Like, if they did it like a 3-team cup, I'd be interested. And the Cheshire team ain't too bad, actually. There's some good options. Danny Walker makes it. Harry Smith makes it. Joe Philbin. Ed Chamberlain. Mark Percival. Gareth O'Brien. And a few others. There's actually a half-decent Cheshire team, actually. Warrington's Cheshire. Warrington is Cheshire. Burrow goes right to Sal up towards the 40. 2 tackles to go in this set for Hull after Sal plays this ball. 3.5 minutes gone. Burrow. Now with Bell in centre field. Spins. And he's going to get taken to ground. It's out the back to Arthur. Kicks from his own 40. A lot of height, but scuffed. And it goes out on the full. Gifting territory to Wakey. So I actually need 2 tries and 2 kicks from Wakefield. And 8 more points from FC. Yeah, Mr. Power Rankings, it was just a lot of time to do them. Like, it adds more workload to the day. And there's very little conversation about Power Rankings. Like, as soon as I do it, the first comment I get is something negative saying these teams are in the wrong place, or how is that team above this team? It's like, it's in the video. I said why they're above the other team. We've got some technical difficulties here. But yeah, it got to the point where nobody was having conversations about Rugby League. It was always, this team's in the wrong place. How could you possibly put them above this other team? And it just gets draining, honestly. You put the work in to make the video, and all you get are just people saying, this is how you're wrong. It gets a bit mentally draining, if I'm honest. Like, so, yeah. Called it a day on that. They might come back next year. I'll see. Should do the crap rankings? Well, power rankings are kind of the same as crap rankings. You're just at the bottom. Lewis. There you go. It has been said. You're very adamant about that. Young lads giving it the big and go on. No swearing, lads. No swearing. Oh, she seems a bit deflated. You're not enjoying the game? Oh, dear. Hankinson is from Macclesfield. Is that in Cheshire? Do you know what? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I'm not sure. In possession with Wakefield in possession. There we go. Who do you want to win? Wakey, because I predicted them to win, but I'm not bothered either way. 4 minutes and 20 seconds gone so far in the second half. Fartilli shifting left to Pitts, then to Truman, flat ball to Nicotimo down the left edge. Smith over on the left hand side, back towards the middle to Truman. He'll switch back to Hamlin Ueli. And he'll play this about 5 metres out, just left of the posts. Right to Truman, 10 metres out. Across to Sinfield, goes at the line himself. Why was there such a massive gap there? Oh yeah, potential obstruction. I need to see that one again. No try given on field. Video ref will check. Yeah, that was a massive gap. I'd be very surprised if there was no obstruction in there with the size of that space. Let's have a gander. So it's right to Truman. So let's have a look at, I think that's Fartilli with the lead run. Oh, yeah. So it's Wangenaar, I think. makes the run, but does Caesar bite into Wangenaar? I think Wangenaar steps into Caesar there, actually. I think he changes direction. I think this will be choked off. Spurs losing 5-1. Are you sure? It's only 3 for now. For now. Oh, you see them losing 5. Right, I get that now. You see them losing 5-1. So this will be no try. So I've had nearly 5 minutes gone in the second half. Early chance for Wakefield to take the lead for the first time in this game. Right, so that'll be penalty for Hull. And they'll tap on their own 40. It is with Romano, just shy of the halfway line. Burrow, right to Caesar, then to Sau. Haven't really made much ground there from that one. Just move back towards the middle. 5.5 minutes gone. Burrow, left to Bell. And he's going to carry this up to, or just a few metres shy of Wakey's 40. Good territory for Hull at the moment. Lasone, shifting it across to Caesar. Then to Arthur. Switches back to Hardacre. Up towards the 30. 2 tackles remaining. 30 metres out. It's now with Lasone. Flat ball across to Bell. Stop just shy of the 10. 6 minutes gone in the second half. Last tackle for FC. In centre field. Burrow goes left to Caesar. Dinks the ball through. Collected by Corey Hall. And he stops a metre in front of his own try line. So a long way for Wakey to go here. And it's a penalty for Wakefield. I thought he was going to be asked to go back because he just stepped forward an extra metre or 2 there. But that's a penalty for Wakey. An attempted strip, maybe? Was there anything wrong with that? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, it's a penalty for Hull instead. Okay, alright. Excuse me. It's Hull's ball. Yeah, because he did leap forwards. Yeah. Sure they said it was a Wakey penalty first. Okay then. Yeah, indeed. So they are inside the red zone. Caesar goes right to Bell. Now 15 metres out. 7 minutes gone in the second half. Burrow waits at dummy half. Right to Sau. Up towards the 10. Loses possession but backwards. Collected by Arthur. And it's going to be just play on. Just play on. Burrow. Now it's Sau. Then left to Caesar. Across to Lasone. He's going to still go. Loses possession. Was it maybe stripped? Referee says it wasn't stripped. So it's going to be Wakey's ball on their own 10. Smith, slow to get up. Plays it for Rourke. He hands it off to Myers. Next carry from Pratt. Hits James Bell. And is brought down 15 out from his own line. Next carry from Hamanueli. Taking it outside of the 20. 8 minutes gone in the second half. Smith, right to Hall. Space behind the ruck. Good attempt there. Nearly a line break. Smith, right to Wangenaar. Over halfway. Last tackle for Wakey. Good meters there. Good meters. Last tackle. It's with Truman. Puts boot to ball. Plenty of height on this one. Litton collects on his own 10. Takes it over the 20. Hull FC now in possession. 8.5 minutes gone in the second half. Do you know what? I can't really call this, actually. I can't call it. Hull FC, 25 out from their own line. It's going to be Martin with the next carry over the 30. Gets an offload as well for Burrow. over the 40. 12 penalties in this game and 11 errors. Oof. Completion rates aren't great. Well, they're not terrible either. Burrow was slow to get up. I think he's been hit high. I just missed it. Looking at the stats in the bottom corner. And I forgot to end the poll, for God's sake. God damn it. What's the call here? What's the call? I just missed the replay, unfortunately, as well. Burrow's going off for HIA, sounds like. Indeed he is. Oof. I wouldn't go with a yellow. I think that's fine. You can understand a penalty, but I wouldn't go anywhere near a card for that. Yeah, he is just short. 9 minutes gone in the second half. What's the call going to be? Okay, well, just a penalty. Pitts ain't happy with it. He is bewildered. Gobsmacked, you could say. It's a penalty for Hull FC. They'll kick from their own 40. What are we waiting on here now? Oh. Oh. Oh, hang on a minute. We've got an allegation of something. Let me turn this up real quick. I don't know who it is against. Cameras might have picked something up. We'll see. I don't think it was anything said. I think it was something done. It better not have been anything said. I swear to God, it better not. Ooh, a pull on the nuts there. From Liggy Sal. Potentially. 9.5 minutes gone. It's been it's been a long second half already. Arthur engages the line, stopped just short of the 20. 3 tackles to go for FC. Cust is now on at dummy half. He goes, or scoots himself towards the right edge. Eats up a few metres. Lytton, now with Arthur. Then across to Bell. Now with Caesar. Then to Romano. Steps back inside. Eating up some more metres. He's nearly over the line. Oh, we just lost it. Rourke shrugs off a few defenders. Over the 10. Good return from York. I thought there was no way he was going all the way through there. Surely not. Myers with a carry over the 20. Corey Hall with the next carry. Straight into Sal. Saying, you want to go at my nuts? Have another go, sunshine. Sorry. Next carry from Pratt up towards the 40. We've had 10 minutes and 30 seconds gone in the second half. And he's holding the back of his neck. Plays it for Smith. He goes left to McMeekan. And he's going to be just short of the halfway line. Smith. Now with Hamlin-Ueli. Up towards Hull's 40. Gets an offload though for Truman. Eating up more metres. Can he get a break? Nearly. Oh my God, he's found a break. Rourke in support. Gives it to Rourke. Oh, what a stop there from Lytton. What a tackle. Last tackle, they shift it right to Truman. Can he get a kick away? He's trying to. Gets an offload back to Smith. Looks left, but then goes right. He kicks through. Chases. Martin collects in goal. Gets over the try line. Mate. Surely that could have been a try. Should have been a try, even. Did he give it a bit too early, do you think? On the 2v1? A little bit too early? It's with Hardacre with the next carry. Man, that should have been a try for Wakey. Great tackle from Lytton. Should have been a try. Aiden with the next carry over the 20. Pumping his legs as well. Good meters there. Good meters. Let's see this replay real quick. You're saying he should have gone himself or could have done? I don't know. It's a tough call. Romano, good carry, taking it over the 40. I don't know, mate. I don't know how they didn't score. 52 minutes gone. Out the back to Caesar. Kicks from his own 40. Plenty of spin on this one. Bounces once on the 20. Back towards FC. Collected by Myers. And is met by Briscoe. And is brought down on the 20. No, challenge that. Challenge that. Challenge that. He was grabbing his shirt. Challenge that right now. That is not a penalty. They better challenge that. Mate, Aiden was saying to challenge it. He's literally pulling his shirt. Ridiculous. Incorrect call from the referee, but how have they... You have to challenge it. You have to. 53 minutes gone. It's with Pitts in centre field up towards the halfway line. Plays it for Smith in centre field. Left to McMeekin up towards the 40. Plenty of tackles to go. Good territory for Wakefield. Plays it for Smith down the left edge. He goes right to Truman. Space behind the ruck. Oof, strong hit. He's still going. Gets an offload for Sinfield as well. Goes right to Rourke. Steps off his right foot twice. Just shy of the 20. 53.5 minutes gone. 2 tackles to go. Smith goes right to Sinfield. Switches back to Vangenart. Gets an offload to Smith. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 10. Ooh, slow to get up here. Actually, yeah, drop goal would be a good idea. I think they should probably go for a drop goal soon. Great kick to the corner, though. Pratt collects it, and he's going to be stopped inches short of the try line. Damn. I do think teams need to go for drop goals a lot earlier than they normally do. Arthur will hand the ball off to Briscoe. Quick defensive line speed from Wakey. He only makes a couple metres. Next carry from Lytton. Ooh, was that high? No, it's just... Oh, sorry, it was Martin. But no, it wasn't high. Sow with the next carry. Hull FC still stuck behind their own 20 at the moment. It is now with Bell. Up towards the 20. 2 tackles to go. Well done from Wakey, restricting metres here. Aiden with the next carry. Still moving. Up towards the 30. Last tackle for FC coming up. All the back to Arthur on the right edge. Kicks down the right-hand side of the field. Collected on the full by Rourke on his own 30. And he'll take this up towards the 40. 55 minutes gone. We saw at York versus FC that early drop goal was crucial. Yes, it certainly was. Corey Hall down the right edge up towards or over the 40. Don't think it would have got overturned pulling his shirt. Well, it should have done. Because what's he supposed to do? Like, he literally cannot get up because he's been pulled down. So for me, that's an easy penalty. Like, in favour of FC. But, penalty for a high shot on Wakey, they might go for 2. Do they want to go for 2? It's alright, Lafash lad. They're going to go for 2. Sinfield will take the 2. So, for Wakey to potentially take the lead for the first time in this game. Potentially. Players need to stop moaning mid-tackle. Ruins the look of the sport. Just get on with it. Yeah, it's a bit frustrating at times. Trying to have a go at the ref like, come on, like, you know, what's happening here, son? The kick from Sinfield to take the lead is... looks wide. It is wide, but it's going to be a 20-metre dropout. Again, I said this, I think, last week. I disagree with that rule. I don't think we should have that. Because if you are given a penalty and you choose to go for points, like you can literally add points to your tally and you fail to score, you shouldn't then get the ball back. You either choose to kick to touch or tap and go to have a fresh set, or you go for points, and if you fail, you just don't get the ball back. So 20-metre dropout. Wakey have possession. Hamlin Ueli up towards the 40. Inside their own half. 57 minutes gone. Plays for Smith. Left. I was going to say, where's Scott been? But yeah, he's been on the bench. Well, Scott with the carry. Smith with really good metres here. Up towards the 30. He's now with McMeekin. Then to Pitts. Out the back to Sinfield. Fakes the ball out the back. Engaged the line himself. Good metres there. About 17 metres out near the right edge of the field. Or on the right edge of the field. 57.5 minutes gone. Back towards the middle to Truman on the 4th. Switches back to Hamlin Ueli. And he'll be stopped in centre field about 14 metres out. Smith at dummy half. On the last. Right to Sinfield. Flat ball across the hole. Can he get it off to Myers? Sorry, that's Tate in the corner. What a ball. Beautifully executed down the short side. That was clean from Wakey. Tate with a try in the corner. So Wakey finally have the lead for the first time in this game. 58 minutes gone. I want to see that ball again. I think that was Sinfield. There's been some good stuff from Sinfield in this game so far. Let's have a look. Smith goes right to Sinfield. Launches it across. Plenty of time for Corey Hall to spin. Get the ball off to Tate. With a good finish in the corner. This will be a tough kick, but 14-10 is the score. Wakey with the lead. Finally. Look at him go. Hey. Grounding's clean as well. Stays in field. Okay. I do kind of need him to get this conversion. I'd like the exact score. I don't think I'm going to get it, because I need a fair bit going my way here, but we'll see. 59 minutes gone. The kick from Sinfield looks a bit skew-with again. Oh my god. It's no good. I'm not getting my exact score. For God's sake. Cracking ball from Sinfield. Cracking ball. Not as good as his old man. Unfortunately not. Not in the kicking department, at least. But he's doing all right. He's doing all right. Burroughs passed the HIA. That's good news for Hull. I didn't know he... Oh, yes, I do know he went off for one. I just forgot about it. 59 minutes and 19 seconds stopped on the clock. We'll get back underway in a second. What are we waiting for here? What are we waiting for? Powell doesn't look too pleased, though. Even with the lead, he doesn't look pleased. This is a good game. Wakey will be happy with the win. They certainly will. Not sure what we're waiting on. Oh, we had technical difficulties with the linesman, I think. Getting back to position. He's just done a full-length sprint. Go on, lad. Right, finally got the tee on the ball from Hardacre. He'll get us back underway in a second. And here we go, back underway. Nearly done with an hour of this game. Nearly. Need to use Duracell batteries instead of the Powerline ones. Energizer. 59.5 minutes gone. Hamlin plays it for Smith just shy of the 10. He gives it to Vanganar. Smashes into Yusuf Aiden. Takes it over the 20. Smith goes left to McMeekan. Over the 30. It's now with Smith. Down the short side left. Truman gives it to Scott. I thought Scott might be starting in this one, actually. I thought they might start him. Now coming back towards the middle. So with Hamlin Ueli up towards halfway. That is an hour done. We've got 20 minutes to go. Last tackle for Wakey. Smith goes left to Truman. Puts boot to ball towards the back left. Briscoe underneath it. Collects cleanly. Met immediately by Myers. And he plays it on the 10. It's now with Litton. Makes a couple metres there. Through the middle. Plays it for Arthur. It's now with Hardacre. Switches back to Lewis Martin. He might get another one. He's on for a hat-trick at the moment. On the 20, Cust will go left to Romano. He drags him up towards the 30. There's been a couple of good carries from some of the backs here from FC. Romano especially. Bell goes right to Caesar. Then across to Arthur. Switches back to Hardacre. Steps back inside, but that's a good tackle from Jay Pitts. Really good tackle. Gets a quick play of the ball. Cust gives it to Arthur. He kicks on the last down the right edge of the field. Collected on the 10 by Rourke. He takes it over the 20, just shy of the 30. Is it promotion relegation this season? No. It's still through the IMG grading system. But there's talk about bringing in a 15th team and not dropping anyone. Which I think would be a good choice. It's now with Tate, I believe that is, up towards the 40. 61.5 minutes gone. Now with Pitts in centre field, then across to Truman. Switches back to Scott. Oh, Scott's playing in the back row, actually. Truman, nearly with a break there. I think Truman's had a decent game today. Good run game. Prefer Rourke over Jarrett at fullback? Really? Do you really? It's now with Sinfield. Chips towards the back left. Litton underneath it. Goes up, collects cleanly. Rourke is there to meet him. So is Myers. Hull FC 5 out from their own line. Should bring it back. Adds something to the lower end of the table. And winners of the league below. IMG has ruined it in my opinion. I think there's positives and negatives with the IMG grading system. Because it's forced teams to have to be better run. It's forced teams to have to manage finances better. And there's, you can see by the TV numbers. You can tell by the TV viewing figures, social media engagements, YouTube numbers as well. Like, it's all going up. Did I miss something then? Did I miss something? Something funky going on there. So there's a carry up towards the 40. Plays it with Smith. It's now with Pratt. Gets an offload. It's collected by Myers. Oof. Clock is up. Oh dear. Cust is going off for HI8. Oh dear. I do think promotion relegation would be fun. But I don't want to completely get rid of the grading system. I'd like it to still be in place in some way, shape or form to make sure that there's a... teams are taking things seriously. So there are minimum standards, basically. Smith, now with Vanganar, across... Sorry, to Vanga, then to all the way out to Myers, because I missed so many calls there. Well done, me. Over near the left touchline, 20 metres out. Last tackle, right to Truman, under pressure. Hands the ball off to Scott, but he's just going to carry it up towards the 10. Got Tate on my bench because he doesn't play, and look at what he does. Yeah, unfortunate, lad, unfortunate. It's with Litton, shifting back towards the middle. Shrugs off a few defenders. He's still going. Litton still going over the 20. Good carry, sir. 64 minutes gone. Plays of a Burrow. Shifting it left from Asiata to Caesar. A little bit wayward. It's not backwards from Tate, I think. And Hull FC have a fresh set on their own 20. It's with Romano up towards a 30. 64.5 minutes gone. Down the short side left with Caesar. Good meters. Nearly breaks through. Nearly breaks through. Burrow tries to scoot from dummy half. Jazz Tavanga will bring him down on the halfway line. Still 3 tackles to go. Right to Asiata, nearly over his head. Wanted to go out the back, but it's Truman that jams in. Shuts that down. Inside Wakey territory. Burrow goes left to Aiden. Goes up towards the 30. Last tackle for FC. 15 minutes to go. Burrow, left to Caesar, down the short side left. Chips towards the back left corner as well. Rourke underneath it. Goes up, collects it cleanly. Comes down. Lafash is there to meet him on the 10. Sinfield then hands it off to Tate. Makes a few meters there. I don't think mine's happening either. It's still possible, but I need 10 points from Wakey, which will be awkward, and I need 8 points from FC, which will also be awkward. Next carry through centre field. Really good meters there. Is that Myers? It is, up towards the 40. Great carry. Chance for Truman to find a break. Truman's run game has been solid today. So now it's Sinfield on the last. Drills the ball low, trying to find touch here. And he will, between the 20 and the 10. Just running down the clock a bit. Trying to keep FC pinned back. Got 80 people in here at the moment. Howdy. Here's a trumpet for you guys. Hey. It's crazy. I remember 2024, my first live stream was Leeds at home to Huddersfield. And, well, my first Super League one anyway. And there was like 1, 2, maybe 3 people just coming in and out. That was it. That was it. I was speaking to nobody. It felt horrible. I'm not going to lie. It was an awful feeling. And the fact there's like regularly 50 plus people here every week now is greatly appreciated. Hull FC shifting it right to Caesar, then to Hardacre, up towards the 30. He's brought down near the right edge of the field. Litton will... Sorry, Briscoe. It's the red boots, caught me off guard for a second. Plays it on the 40, back towards the middle with Asiata. Nearly a breakthrough. Could have maybe got an offload to Aiden. 67 minutes gone, 13 to go. Slow play the ball. Last tackle out the back to Arthur. Kicks towards left of the post. It's collected by Rourke on the 10. Cutting towards the left edge, up towards the 20. Can he find a break? He's going to play this 25 out from his own line. Now down the left edge with Myers. Bumps off one defender. Good meters there on that carry. Truman at dummy half. He gives it to... That was Pratt. Who then gives it to Tate. Through centre field now with Pitts. Goes right to Jazz Tavanga. Gives it to McMeekin. Calls from forward from the crowd. Or calls of forward from the crowd. It's right to Corey Hall. Up towards the 30 inside FC territory. Last tackle for Wakefield. Short side right to Sinfield. Just chips the ball. Right to the posts. Chase here from Rourke. Litton goes up. Collects it cleanly. Vanga now will get a hold of him. So will Tavanga. Burrow waits at dummy half. Just less than 12 minutes to go. Martin with a carry over the 20. Gets an offload as well. It's now with Asiata. Up towards the 30. I still feel like there's more points in this game. Burrow. Right to Briscoe. Stopped on the 30. Mate, Tavanga, what are you doing, mate? What are you doing? Asiata. Left to Lafash. Up towards the 40. Next carry from Burrow. Bit of space behind the ruck. Oh, nearly finds a line break there. Up towards Wakey's 40. Quick play the ball for Caesar. Last tackle. Out the back to Arthur. Boot to ball. Left of the post. Rourke underneath it again. Collects behind his own 10. Trying to get around FC on the left edge here. Myers into Hardacre. Loses possession. Picked up by Pratt, but that's going to be strip against FC. Penalty for Wakefield. Or high shot, sorry. Oh, Tavanga is down. Tavanga is down. Yeah, high shot. Not sure what happened to Jazz Tavanga, but if you're going to be the type of player to start putting your hands in people's faces in the ruck, then I don't care what happens to you. Leave that shit in Australia. So, Wakey in possession with a fresh set just inside FC territory. Smith now with Fartilli up towards the 40. Good meters. 35 metres out. Right to McMeekan. Fakes the switch back. Takes the carry himself up towards the 20. 3 tackles to go. Smith goes left to Tavanga. Across to Truman. Stop 15 out from the try line. Just left of centre field. Smith looks left and right. Left again. Then to Tavanga on his outside. He takes it inside the 10. He's going to play this 6 or 7 metres out from the try line. Didn't mean to say that, but it's true. Truman goes across to Sinfield. Engage the line himself. 5 metres out. That's going to be a turnover. Not a bad place to turn it over. Wakey would love another one, though. They'd love another one. Lafash will play this for Caesar in a second. We've got 9 minutes to go. Martin with the carry just shy of the 10 in centre field. Briscoe shrugs off one defender, takes it over the 10. Borough goes left to Romano. Decent carry from him over the 20. Tavanga, mate, what are you doing? Litton with a carry up towards the 30. Loses possession. Collected by Hardacre. He is pissed. He's not happy. Need a Sneed type chip to the corner? Possibly. I think both sides are a little bit too basic at the moment. I don't think FC's been nearly expansive enough. Like, they're just doing the same thing over and over again. They've got to move the ball around more. Just for one set, commit to shifting to both edges. Just go for it. They're ending up on their own 40 with Arthur kicking to the same spot again and again. And it's not getting them anywhere. They're kind of hoping for a Wakey mistake, which you can't do when you're losing a game. They might make a mistake, but you can't, put your hopes and dreams and aspirations on that. Scrum for Wakey 30 metres out. It's now in the hands of Corey Hall. Couple steps and he makes a few extra metres. Smith, now with McMeekan. And it's a 6 again. 7.5 minutes to go. Smith 15 metres out of dummy half. Left to Jazz Tavanga. Takes it over the 10. And he's about 5 metres out left of the post. Eventually plays this for Smith. Is he going to get a 6 again? Again? Maybe not. Plays with Smith. Goes right to Truman. Switches back to Fartilli. Bit of room to run there. Barges off one. Stops a few metres short of the line. 73 minutes gone. 7 minutes to go. Smith. Flat ball to McMeekan. Offloads back to Smith. Across to Sinfield. Can't give it to anyone else. Smith on the 10. Now with Truman. Switches back to Fartilli. He can break lines and he can do some damage from it, but he's wrapped up by Bailey and Aiden. Plays it on the last 5 metres out. Left to Truman. Just pops it up and I think is that Nicotimo? No, it's not. It's Rourke. Sorry, he's going to be stopped just short of the line. Can they Can they keep Hull FC pinned back here? Long way for FC to go. So with Briscoe. Loses a metre or two. Good defensive line speed again from Wakey. Next carry from Romano. Up towards the 10. 6 minutes to go. Burrow. Now with Lasoni. Good tackle from Tavanga to get his legs, and he's slow to get up. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Eventually plays it. Oh, dear. Caesar with an early chip towards the left edge of the field. Martin is chasing. Can he collect it? No, it just finds touch. Good effort. At least they did something different for a change. At the very least. It didn't come off, but they had to do it. Because they weren't getting anywhere else with what they were currently doing. Just couldn't get the right bounce. Couldn't meet it properly. Wakefield will play this ball in a second. 45 metres out from the try line. 5 minutes to go. Howdy, Peter. Only just got in. Good close game or boring non-starter. It's been a decent game. A lot of penalties. Like a lot of penalties. But it's been an alright game, actually. Not been too bad. But yeah, penalties have been a bit frustrating. Tavanga goes left to Truman. Fakes a switchback. Takes it over the 30. 4.5 minutes to go. McMeekin. Just shy of the 20. Hull FC can't afford to give away a penalty here because that'll mean likely a 6-point lead and running down the clock and giving the ball back to Wakey, so they've got to be clean. Do rugby games ever draw? They do. It's very rare because there's normally golden point as well. Truman, good carry, 5 metres out in centre field. Plays it for Tavanga. He goes right to Sinfield. Tries to get around one. Gets an offload to Rourke. Fakes the switchback. In the right corner. Gets an offload. What an offload, but what a tackle. Davy Litton, what a tackle. Take a bow, son. Huge stop. Great effort from Wakey to nearly get that down in the corner. Rourke and Tate doing good stuff. Davy Litton with a huge try saver. I don't think you'd take the one. I don't think you could risk taking one because if you miss, it's a 7-tackle set. But you wouldn't go for one. If they get 2, it's fair enough. Right then, Hull FC on their own 20. They've got to be creative now. I think they'll get 2 more full sets at the very least. Arthur trying to take a gap through the middle. Left to Caesar. Flat ball to Lafash. Switches back to Caesar. Gets the ball off to Romano. Cuts back inside. Taking it over the 40. Last tackle for FC. Are they going to do anything creative here or just a kick? Towards the middle with Asiata. They are shifting the ball. It's with Caesar. Then across. It's Wayward. Collected by Briscoe. Kicks the ball through. Comes off a Wakey player. Was it played at? Wasn't played at, so it's Wakefield's ball. 2.5 minutes to go. Wakey will just run the clock down as much as possible. So I think Hull FC will get one more set. 2.5 minutes to go. Right. So we've got... Is that Harvey Smith down? Just cramp. Is it Harvey Smith? I think it is Harvey Smith. Like his first name, I mean. Thank you for sharing the game with us, lad. Be blessed. And you, sir. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you very much. Okay, Wakey in possession. Up towards the 40. With Tate. Plays for Sinfield, who goes right to Hall. 2 minutes to go. Wakey will slow this down as much as they can. Smith goes left to Pitts. Next carry from Tavanga. Next carry from McMeekin up towards the 20 in good field position. 1.5 minutes to go. It's right to Sinfield. Chips it towards the back right. And it is collected by Litton. Cuts back towards the middle. And he takes it over the 10. They now shift it right. Arthur wanted to find a break there. They've still got plenty of tackles to go. They will be able to get through this set, but they've got to move the ball around. Asiata carries it up towards the 20 and a few extra meters. Kuss goes left to Caesar. Then it's across to Litton up towards the 40. 2 tackles to go. They've got to spread the ball around. They've got to move it. Now with Asiata. Then across to Caesar. Steps off his right foot. Right, you've now lost Aiden Caesar for the last... Basically your last play of the game. Is right to Arthur. Engages the line. Gets an offload to Bailey. Kicks the ball. Plenty of height on this one. Tavanga collects it cleanly. 25 seconds to go. I think that's going to be game over. 20 seconds left. Slow to play the ball. Rourke will carry this up towards the 40. Drops to ground immediately. And the next carry takes him just over the 40. The hooter will sound, and that is going to be full-time. Bloody hell. God. Wakey. Just about getting the win in that one. FC, though, towards the back end of the game, I don't think they nearly were creative. I don't think they were nearly creative enough. Took them way too long to start trying to move the ball around properly. But yeah, FC... Well, both teams giving away a lot of penalties. It was quite disappointing to see how many penalties were given away. A few errors as well on either side. But Wakey just ended up being the better team. Restricted meters well enough in the second half. Got in good territory. Pinned Hull FC back into the corners. I think they did a really good job in the second half of that. First half, not so much, but second half, solid from Wakey. Wasn't an amazing game, but it was still decent to watch. Yeah, 1-1 for me, or 1 out of 1 for me as well. There you go. Wakefield with the victory. Man of the match. Who would we say for man of the match? Part of me wants to give it to Truman. But I'm not sure. Maybe Rourke? I don't know, actually. Well, I will update the website. Okay. 14-10. Let's update the website and look at the brand new Super League table. Okay. So the KineticRL.com/leagues page, you can see all the standings over there, folks. Right. First game of the round. That is active. 14-10. Right. And the page is now updated. Let's give that a refresh. And let's look at the brand new Super League table. Right. Wigan in first, Leeds in second, Saints in third, Bradford fourth, Warrington fifth, Toulouse sixth. Wakey up to seventh on 4 points. They're -7 points difference. Loss, win, loss, win. York in eighth, Cass in ninth, Hull FC in 10th with a win and 3 losses in a row, -26 points. Catalans in 11th, Lee 12th, Huddersfield 13th, Hull KR in 14th. Hull KR with the worst points difference in the league as well, -53. But it's Lee that's conceded the most, 88 points. Leeds have scored the most, 118. Best defence so far is Wigan, 22 points conceded. Second best defence is Warrington with 30, but they've played one less game. It's Sinfield with player of the match. You know what, that's fine. That's fine. Right. Take man of the match, I mean, maybe. maybe. But Martin with 2 tries, I'll take that. That helps. Plus a correct winner. Helps for the Predictions League. So, I'm going to say ta-ra in a bit. So, links to social medias are in the description. Follow me on TikTok. I'm so close to 10k. I'm like 96 people away. 96 followers away. If you want to join the NRL Predictions League, there's a link in the description. If you want to join the Super League Fantasy League, pin and password in the description. If you want to join the Super League Predictions League, in the round 5 predictions video that I'll post on Monday, just put your exact scores in the comment section of that video when it's posted. And get involved. There's like 50 plus people in there at the moment, and there's 23 people in the NRL Predictions League too. So, as always, thank you very much for stopping by. It's greatly appreciated. I'm going to be streaming Broncos vs Panthers in the morning. And then I'll be streaming Saints vs Bradford on Saturday afternoon. And then Leeds vs Castleford on 2:45 on Sunday. So if I don't see you for the rest of the weekend, have a great rest of your weekend. But thank you very much for stopping by. It's greatly appreciated. Toodle pip.